The So, I just wanted this to be really casual. I'm KT. For those of you who don't know, that's KAY dash capital T. I'm an artist. I'm going to art school. And I just wanted to introduce myself, like to, better explore, self-actualization. It's probably not something you're gonna get, like, I'm not doing this so you can get me, but I'm doing this, to, like, explore. It's really important to know what's special about yourself. And so I'm gonna explore that today. So I already said I'm an artist. I wasn't a popular kid in high school. It's surprising. I never did drugs, actually. And I never drank in high school. I didn't even have sex in high school. I was, however, in choir. I didn't know who I was yet, self-exploration that you go through at that age. You're in that sensitive stage of, like, childhood development, and, a lot of people, I got criticized. It's affected me as a person. I'm not ashamed of that, So I've owned up to that. That helped me become who I was, not being that popular kid, like being that, kid that, like, was, trying to find her way in the world, and I think that affected me a lot, and it what makes me who I am today is, and how there's introverts and, like, extroverts, and I don't feel like I fit into one or the other. Like, I feel like I'm a mixture of both, actually. That dichotomy is, like, really powerful. When I'm, alone, I like being alone sometimes, but, like, after a while I get, sort of pent up and, like, lonely, I like also being around a lot of people, and I can thrive in that environment too. So, like, I don't classify myself as, like, an introvert or an extrovert, I don't believe in labels. I, like, transcend that. What makes me unique too is my photography. One of the kinds of art that I do. I'm not professional yet, but I'm building that portfolio a lot lately, especially, like, with my traveling. It's given me a lot of, like, muse to work with. I'm also a model. It's not professional yet either, but, like, being in photography has opened my world up to, like, modeling too. I am that photographer and that model both, and I model for other photographers. It's expanded my view. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm interested in fashion. I sell my old clothes, and I've, done pretty well that way. I do consider myself a fashion designer as well. I've also been a vegetarian for about 3 weeks now. I think it's, like, really opened my eyes to, like, a lot of things. It's very much set me apart from, like, people, for, regular people, because, they do have to make exceptions for me. It's really opened my eyes to what, it's like to be that minority. I also disagree with pop culture in the media. I think that pop music is one of the culprits. I think there's that separation between, like, pop culture and, like, art, It's just like, it's a product. And it's really opened my eyes. Like, don't believe what they feed you. I'm still occasionally struggle with body issue image. I've, been, discouraged with my looks, and it's affected me as a person. I had acne, which is a serious thing for, someone growing up in this society. I think that affects my work today. Body issue images. I just want to spread the love. I want to tell those girls out there, you're beautiful on the inside. Girls don't hear that enough, I really think that where I'm at right now, like, I've stabilized a lot, and I've, like, learned a lot about myself. And so I want to reflect that in, like, my work and my artwork. Like, I want you to know who I am, because I've worked hard to get here. I want it to be a dialogue, I'm gonna dialogue with you about things, that I'm thinking about. I really see this being a successful art piece in the future. So thanks for listening. I hope you come back to my vlog and find out, what about the universe I figured out next. So